Well, hello, everybody. How are you? Welcome to the Psychic Coffee Shop. I'm Aeson Knight, and tonight's Conversations with Aeson, where I get to talk to you, you guys get to talk to me, we get to talk about anything, but there's kind of something important we got to talk about first. I don't know if everyone's heard this that is in the United States, but Equifax, one of those lovely credit reporting agencies that is supposed to have top-line security protecting your identification. Well, they were hacked in May. This was August. They were hacked in May. They knew about it in June. This is August. So that means that, most of America, good bit of Canada, because Equifax also services the Canadians, your private information has been floating around there in the dark web going to the highest bidder. So guys, please, if you're listening to this and you haven't done so, you need to go and pull a credit report. Go to annualcreditreport.com and pull one. If you're severely worried about your credit, I suggest you, either freeze it, which means you can use the credit you got, you just can't take out new credit, or you get something that is not Equifax to watch your credit. And, because you can pull your credit report every year for free. And I recommend you doing that and keeping up with this because this is just getting more and more past ridiculous. Now, I personally don't use credit. I try to pay in cash when I can, and if not, then I save and then buy it. So, I'm not too worried, but I'm going to be out there watching my identity and watching where it's going because, it's already a mess. I don't need it to be a bigger mess. That, and, sorry, I don't think, the African Indian, Russian, whoever should be able to impersonate me on credit reports because, Lord knows, I already own one home. I don't need a mortgage for a second one. We just got this one paid off. So, guys, please, please, please pay attention to this. And don't go, and, Equifax is offering a free year of credit monitoring. You're going to need longer than a year because it may take a year for them to get the information, use the information, all that. But if you don't call them after a year and cancel it, they charge you out the yin-yang. I think it's like $49 a quarter for their supposed protection. They can protect your information to begin with. So, go with another one. I'm not really happy with, I don't like LifeLock, but it's an option. Credit Karma, I like them. They do really well. It's free. It's not a hard hit on your credit either. So, I like them, but, check it out, see what's going on. So, it's you guys' time to talk back. We can talk about anything you want tonight. We're going to go from the top of the row all the way down. So let's go to 780. You're on the air. How you doing?
Hey, good. How's it going? It's nice to hear your voice again.
Good. We took a break to reorganize and refocus. So what's up?
Hey, I just wondered. I had a really wonderful weekend at this. I had a workshop, actually, a yoga workshop, and had to do with
Cool.
trust and joy. And sandwiched in between it was actually I went to a sweat lodge. And
cool.
And yeah, it was cool. But but I had a great time actually, and I learned a lot from just going to the sweat lodge, and I really actually just saying a story that I really appreciative of my teacher, my yoga teacher, for what she has taught me, and also that I showed up for the work that I did over the past 2 years. So just really awesome experience. I'm just sharing it with you just because I'm really
good. That's what it's about, man. And I'm glad you brought it up since you've experienced one. Because if you remember, a couple years ago, there was this big controversy on them. Tell us a little bit about your experience.
About my experience?
Was there about your experience at the sweat lodge.
Well, I can say it in less than 5 minutes, I think. Is that okay with you?
Awesome. That's fine.
I'll just say it. I wrote it up, and I'll just say it. So about a week ago, I started to prepare for a sweat lodge that was held yesterday, which is actually on Saturday. And I was wondering about how I was going to do it because I have not been to a sweat lodge in over 5 years. So the morning finally came. We arrived at the sweat lodge for the experience. Air was calm and the dew graced the green grass. The rocks were gathered in the fire pit and wooden logs were set on fire to heat the rocks up. As the fire grew with flames shooting 20 feet in the air, the fire was not approachable as the flames were not friendly and the heat was unbearable as you approached the fire. This reminded me of the fire element. It's a yoga thing. Regards to boundaries and healthy boundaries. As the fire calmed down, the rocks were ready to be placed in the lodge. 15 rocks were placed in the fire pit for the first round. 16 people gathered inside the lodge for the sweat. It was about setting boundaries with each other in the crowded lodge. I sat across from where the water was being poured onto the rocks in the fire pit. The water was brought in a pail ready to be poured onto the rocks. Then the door was closed. The womb of Mother Earth was dark and warm. I felt at that moment I was space ready to experience itself. The air was calm but warm inside the lodge. I could feel the heat coming off the rocks in the pit, and I felt myself grounded to the earth. After the sweat lodge leader expressed wisdom, water was poured onto the rocks. I felt some sprinkles of cold water on my toes. The water turned to steam. I felt the plume hit my body all at once. As the four elements, earth, fire, water, and air expressed itself at that moment. I was breathing the hot steam and sang the songs in the lodge with my rattle. After the round was over, I got out of the sweat lodge and placed a blanket on the ground and had a quick drink of water and laid on the blanket until the next round. The second round, the prayer round, I gave the prayer tags that were infused with my Friday's lecture to the sweat lodge leader, and he hung them up in the lodge. In the third round, I prayed for the students there that I was with and my teacher. In the fourth round, the gratitude round, I just felt the liveliness and being in the moment. With the sweat on my arms, I felt my body grounded to the earth and breathing hot air and feeling the heat in that moment. After a quick break, I laid on the blanket again and went back into the lodge to smoke 3 pipes. I smoked the 3 pipes for the prayers for the students and my teacher at this workshop last weekend.
Very nice. And, I want to make kind of 2 points here. One, they didn't bring the wood logs in, they brought the rocks in. They were heated outside and brought in. And 2 is that, it was done in rounds. It wasn't like this big 15-hour sweat lodge thing.
That would be 2.
Now, your teacher... and your teacher was highly qualified to do this. It just wasn't like, oh, well, let's go do this. It was done in a very special, correct manner. And I'm glad you brought this experience back to us to talk about, because, these are rituals that, Native Americans, Celtic people have been doing for years, centuries, properly.
Yeah.
Okay. And, I'm glad that you had a wonderful experience. You got some prayers, and I'm quite sure you got some answers to a lot of your questions because your energy is really clean tonight. So thanks for sharing.
Hey, you're very welcome. I mean, it's a great experience. I brought a friend along too, and she was really persuasive. She said she was nervous, but she was really how would you say it? She was going like, well, I'm not going to go on there nervous. She left on the first round, and then she just stayed out, and then she came back again with some courage to go to the fourth round and have some prayers. So it was really awesome.
Right.
So,
yeah. And I like it that that's a good point to make. Some people can't do all 4 rounds. Some people can only do 1 round.
And you're not there for ego or
right.
Because what happens is going through here.
Connection.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, thank you so much for sharing.
You're very welcome. It was great talking to you. Yes, and show up. I say that's the key to show up. Show up. Yeah, because you know what I say.
Yeah, I do. All right, guys, I have to take a break to pay the light bill. I'll be right back.
And you'll find us at www.themagichappens.com. your free online magazine.
Are you looking for loving, caring, spiritual answers? Then you need to give Rainey a call. Her number is 303-416-2977. She's able to give you a reading, see what your life path holds, plus what the angels and crossover loved ones has to say about it. Visit PsychicRaineylove.com for more details. And remember, Rainey spelled R-A-I-N-E.
Hi, my name is Mary. Come on down to 717 Lee Street East in Charleston, West Virginia to visit the awesome store of the Two Tinkers. We have original fine artwork, handmade jewelry, we do custom work, and we also do commissions on paintings for portraits or animals. Come on down and see us.
Some people talk to their pets. Some people talk to their plants. And some people just talk to themselves. We're not being all judgy, but how's that been working out for you? I've got a better idea. Join Master Psychic Aeson Knight for Conversation with Aeson, the show where you're the co-host. You call, you talk, you live a better life.
You're on the air.
Yes, hi. Thanks for taking my phone call.
You're welcome, darling. How you doing?
I'm okay. Not that great.
Well, how can I help you?
When do you see your boyfriend coming in? And don't say feel good about yourself and in 10 years.
Well, honey, you know, if it's going to be that long, I'll let you know, and you can get a book and a cab.
About it. I'll make it happen.
Yeah.
Conversation with Aeson on Blog Talk Radio, Psychic Coffee Shop Online. Oh, and you can bring your cat.
So I'm a cat, and I just moved in with this new human, and she's got this little toy she's always playing with, all day long. Tap, 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 bloop, bloop. She can't put it down. There it is. Oh, and get this. She even talks to it. Last week she asked it for Chinese, and guess what? Egg rolls showed up. Like magic. Humans have cool toys.
A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet. Be that person. Adopt. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the ShelterPetProject.org.
Did you know that you can have a reading with Aeson in person at the Two Tinkers on Lee Street in Charleston, West Virginia? Or you can reach him by phone, chat, or even text message. You should really check out his site, aesonknight.com, or give him a call. His number is 304-584-3592.
Hi, welcome, relax, have a cup of your favorite topics with your hosts Aeson Knight and Rain Love. There's nothing like a good conversation to warm your soul and give your spirit a break now and then. Aeson and Love have such a wonderful way of exploring topics like psychic phenomena, important topics in our daily lives from a psychic's point of view. And you never know who else will stop by. The Psychic Coffee Shop, live on Blog Talk Radio. So come on in. We made a fresh cup of Java just for you.
All right, well, welcome back. All right, let's pop over and talk to 520. 520, you're on the air.
Oh, hi, Aeson. Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Oh, fine, thank you. I was wondering what you saw for me. I just got off the phone with my significant other, and we're talking about buying a new car. Do you see that happening within the next month or so?
Yeah. You're going to have to, honey. You guys are
really?
just going too fast in too many different directions.
So, but you do see the new car then?
Yeah. It's a little SUV-looking thing.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. It'll do you well.
Well, what I'm looking at is a brand new car, so he says right now he's agreeing to it.
Mhm.
Oh, good. Oh, good. That'll help with everything. And you're right. It's too many directions.
Yeah. I mean, you guys barely try to keep up with each other, much less trying to deal with vehicles. So, yeah, this new vehicle will do you well.
Oh, great. Oh, I'm so grateful. Very grateful. Thank you.
You're welcome, darling. And I think you'll be very comfortable with it, too.
Oh, I'm happy.
Yay. And, you know, I want them to go shopping because I think they have the harder time with cars. Okay.
As far as he's concerned?
Yeah, it's like he doesn't sit in some of them.
No, he doesn't.
Okay. So, make him go shopping.
Okay.
Okay? It's like my husband. My husband is 6'3". Have you ever seen trying to fit a 6'3" man into a really small car? It don't work. So he, even though he doesn't drive, he has to go car shopping.
Yeah. To be part of it, be part of the choice. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and, you know, to try them on and make sure that it fits them, and, you know, because, you know, he's going to be a big part of this car, too.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I love it. That sounds wonderful. Yeah, to take part ownership in it as far as the emotional end of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, you're welcome, darling. You have a great evening.
Thank you. You too.
Bye, darlings.
Bye.
Okay. And I'm telling you, every year, well, not every year, because Lord knows I don't buy a car every year, but it seems like every model that comes out, they keep making them smaller. I think they're using little Italian women for their inspiration. What do y'all guys think? All right, let's go to 541. 541, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. I'm glad that I put the phone down for a second and I heard your voice, but I didn't hear on the computer. I just lowered the volume so you didn't hear it back.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this is Anna, and I have this ongoing issue with right now. I have someone who likes to stores and denial, and she snuck her son in the other day without even telling me he was coming, and it's very intense. I'd love to see somebody new coming so she can leave, and if you see her actually going.
I feel that she does. Okay. And it also, I'd say probably within about 2.5 months, because you guys have got boundary issues all over the place.
Well, she's only paid for the first 2 months, or the middle of the second month. So she doesn't want to stay. She's just being harassing and nasty, and I told her I would let her out of her agreement today if I found a roommate. Rate the rent, and she paid till the end of this month, but then I have security deposit.
Right.
I'm hoping that Yeah, that
that would. Yeah. I feel like things are going to be okay. I feel like that, she's going to be gone. It ain't no biggie.
Okay.
Okay.
Every day I have to live with her. For me, she makes my blood pressure go up 158 over 20 something, and it's harassing. She's making me miserable on purpose.
Right. On purpose to aggravate you, but I feel like that she ain't going to be there long, and you're going to replace her.
Okay. So do you would be coming, and how soon?
I feel like it's very soon. I don't feel like it's that far away. Like I said, the most understand its estimate, it could feel like it's 2 months. And it not
somebody
right.
Be gone before somebody else comes in.
Exactly. But you'll have them already signed up, prepped, prepared, ready to come in.
Okay. So, I'm hoping that she leaves before the end of this month, that she's out of here.
Correct.
But that's 2 months is a long time. It's a little scary.
Honey, you're drifting in and out on me, but I know it's a long time, but it could feel like that. But at the max, this is like, oh dear God, can you not just leave? I'll pack your bags for you. It would be 2 months. So that's the most you're going to have to put up.
Well, I can't put up with her for another 2 weeks. No way.
I understand that, honey, but I have to give you what I get. Okay.
You sure it's not 2 weeks, not 2 months? No,
I'll have her 2 hours.
Oh, it's 2 something. Okay.
But it's an estimate, because I have to judge how far it feels away from you.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, if she's not out of here by the end of this month, I'll have her evicted. I'm not. There's no way I'm going to let myself be for that long. Okay. I'm on the verge every day of doing that. And if if she doesn't move, then I have to wait for which is it's tedious, time consuming, and that means still here.
I understand, darling. Okay, well, I'll talk at you later.
All right, thank you. Okay.
Bye-bye. All right, let's go to 650. 650, you're on the air.
Hi, Aeson. Thank you so much for taking my call.
Not a problem, darling. How can I help you?
Yeah, so I wanted to know what you pick up. My daughter had an interview today for a job, and I was wondering what you see around that. What do you see?
I think the company's a little stuffy, but she gets it.
Okay. Stuffy, what do you mean, like?
Like they're still in the 80s business model.
Interesting.
They got to eat, jeans aren't allowed, you got to be 5 minutes early, that type of a business model.
Yeah. I don't know much about the company. All I know is that they do encourage long working hours and working hard. That's all. Yeah. Yep. That's all I know.
Well, she will be good because she likes that. She's not one of those that sits around and twiddles her thumbs. Okay.
Oh, and when do you have any idea when the offer will be made to her?
Probably within a week and a half.
Oh, so it's rather soon. Okay.
It's very soon because they need it filled.
I'm sorry?
See, that's the good thing. They need that position filled. They ain't pushing around with it. Like the new business model. Oh, you got to meet the team, and you got to do this, and you got to do that. No. They're going to hire who they find qualified, and they do the job. That's the good thing about the older business model. The problem with that, however, is still the long hours, the stress, and I've got to, be on point, on cue the whole day.
Right.
Okay. So
but you think
I think she'll
be
stay
okay?
there a while. Yeah, she'll be
okay.
fine. She'll thrive in that type of environment.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
Week and a half. Well, very good. I'll call back in and let you know.
I look forward to it, honey.
Thank you, Aeson.
Have a good evening, okay? You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye. All right, guys. That's the Conversations with Aeson this week. Thank you guys so much for calling and listening. Now, remember, you can reach me for a private appointment by going to my website, aesonknight.com. I do offer over-the-phone and in-person appointments now, but the in-person appointments are in Charleston, West Virginia. You can reach the same way to get them booked. And me and Rainey will be back next Monday night with Psychic Coffee Shop. So until then, I'll talk at you later. I'll be around if you need me. You can always reach me at aesonknight.com. Good night, y'all.
Did you know that you can have a reading with Aeson in person at the Two Tinkers on Lee Street in Charleston, West Virginia? Or you can reach him by phone, chat, or even text message. You should really check out his site, aesonknight.com, or give him a call. His number is 304-584-3592.
Are you looking for loving, caring, spiritual answers? Then you need to give Rainey a call. Her number is 303-416-2977. She's able to give you a reading, see what your life path holds, plus what the angels and crossover loved ones has to say about it. Visit PsychicRaineylove.com for more details. And remember, Rainey spelled R-A-I-N-E.
You're listening to the Magic Happens Radio Network, sponsored by the Magic Happens magazine. You'll find us at www.themagichappens.com.